Dear Primary 3 members, I once again take this opportunity to welcome you to our third lesson of Literacy 1B. I call upon your attention. Thank you. So last week we talked about social services in Literacy 1B. We talked about social services. Who can remind me what are social services? What are social services? Have you forgotten already? Okay, social services are services provided by the government or non-governmental organizations to people in order to live a better life. That is what we said last week, isn't it? Yes, that social services are services provided by the government or non-governmental organizations to people in order to live a better life. Then we went ahead and we talked about examples of social services, isn't it? And we talked of health or medical care services, security services, transport services, communication services, and so on and so on. Then I promised you that all those social services we shall be talking about one at a time. One at a time. So today we are going to base on only one social service, and that is what we call health or medical care services. Health or medical care services. I told you, you can either say health services or medical care services. Is that one clear? Yes. So when you fall sick, you go to the clinic. You can either go to the clinic, dispensary, when you're not feeling okay, isn't it? You just stay at home, you go and visit the doctor. You go and visit the doctor. So that social service is called health or medical care services. Is that one clear? Okay, so here are some examples of people who provide health services and their work. Who are those people who give us that service? Who are those people who give to us that service? We have these people here. The first one, we have what we call the so-called doctors. Can you say doctors? Doctors. Good. Doctors, their work is to treat patients. They do treat patients. When you're sick, it is the doctor who treats you. So doctors treat patients. Doctors treat patients. Are we together? Good. Then we have what we call the nurse. What is the work of the nurse? What is the work of the nurse? Remember, these are the people who give us that service. We have doctors, the nurse, the dentist, oculist, surgeon, midwife. We are going to talk about them, what it is or what are their works. Are we together? The doctors, I've told you, treating patients. They do treat patients. Then the nurse takes care of the sick people, takes care of the sick people. That is the work of the nurse, to take care of the sick people. The doctor treats the patients, and patients, these are sick people already. Don't say that, what are patients? Patients are these people who are fallen sick, who are sick, who are sick. Then we have the dentist. What is the work of the dentist? The dentist examines and treats our teeth. Examines and treats our teeth. That is the work of a dentist. When your tooth is paining, you don't visit the nurse, you don't visit what? But you go exactly to a person known by the dentist. This is also a doctor, but for him it's called a dentist. His area is about examining the teeth and how to treat it. He can either remove, I get him? Yes, that is it. The dentist examines and treats the teeth. Then oculist, we have oculist. Treats our eyes, The surgeon operates patients. Midwife helps pregnant women to give birth. It's not the work of the dentist to help the person who is pregnant to give birth. No, that one is called a midwife. A midwife helps pregnant women to give birth. So these are people who provide to us what we call the health or medical care services. These are the people. We have the doctors, we have the nurses, the dentist, oculist, surgeon, midwives. Are we together? They help us, they help pregnant women to give birth. These ones operate the patients. Surgeon operate the patient. Then the oculist treats our eyes. The dentist examines and treats our teeth. The nurse takes care of sick people. Doctors treat patients. We move on. We have places also where we get the health services. We have the places where we can get it, or we can go and they give us the health or medical care services. The places are here. You can either go to the hospitals. Then we have clinics. We have pharmacies. We have dispensaries. Those are the places, if you're sick, where you can go for help. Are we together? You can go to the hospitals, you can find these people here. Clinics, you can find these people here. Pharmacies, you can go and still they give you what you want from there. Are we together? Yeah. So today we have learned about health or medical care services. And under that service, you should know the people who provide the health service. You should know the places where we go for health services. They will tell you which social service is provided in hospitals. Which social service is provided in hospitals. You just say health or medical care services. Are we together, children? You should not forget what social services are, examples of social services. Today we have purposely talked about health or medical care services. Another day will be another service. Remember, we shall talk about one at a time. Are we together? So, my activity is going to be down there on the hard copy of our work. You write it. I'm going to create some numbers, like 10 of them. You read, understand, you replay. If you see that the explanation has again gone, you go back and you replay and you, whatever you attempt, all the questions which are going to be on your hard copy. Are we together, children? Yes, thank you for listening. Endeavor to do my work. Avoid crossing work. And hand over, underline your work, hand over, and separate books, don't combine. Thank you very much for listening to me. Stay safe.